Hello everyone, Manithral here. Welcome back to the weekly RS3 update video. This week is actually just the drop. So, if you haven't heard by now, if you haven't seen the other videos I've made about the updates, they're taking more and more initiatives to actually help with their different charities that they like to get in touch with and help out with. So, part of the Play a Part Together for RuneScape is the drop, which takes place from April 27th to May 3rd, which you can get. You can go into it, and it's a quiz mini game, but there's no negative for actually going into it other than, your time. But there's 12 questions, which they say is progressively trickier. The winners will receive a new title, some lamps, and some stars, but get the answer wrong, and you get dropped. But it's not limited to just one time. You can enter as much as you want, and top it off, the more times people actually enter, the more Jagex actually donates to these charities. So it says, for every player who takes on the drop one or more times, Jagex will donate $1 to their charity partners up to a maximum of 35,500 pounds. Yeah, 34,500 pounds. So don't worry about if you get it wrong or anything like that. It's going for a good cause, and you're doing a good thing. So keep that in mind. It does say the drop opens every 30 minutes on the hour and every half past hour. So every 30 minutes it'll be on. And it says which there will be a 2-minute window for anyone who wishes to join the game. So you do have a little bit of a wait period. Otherwise, it's mostly just a lot of archaeology changes and fixes, as well as, well, not really a lot, but there's also the patch notes as well. First up, though, for archaeology, the one thing it does mention is the Ripper Demon Ancient Familiar changes, which has a special attack has been reduced to 1 hit. Damage from special attack has been changed from 200% to 320% of the base attack. Attack speed has been reduced slightly. The passive effect on the player has been halved, so it has been nerfed quite a bit right in that department. They have fixed an issue causing the Eldritch crossbow special attack to deal 0 damage to necks. Keep in mind, the Zodiac track is still going on, but you don't have much time to finish it out, so do keep that in mind. The player gallery competition has been closed, so they're going over it, and they will be announcing the winners pretty soon. Mental Health AMAA series. It says Play a Part Together campaign. This is what is the drop as part of that. They are also discussing with their charity partners and stuff like that. And there's also going to be they'll be hosting a fortnightly discussion with their charity partners, where you can ask questions about their work and discover how you can help boost not only your mental health, but also, if you think about it, maybe a friend or family's mental health during this. This week's guests will be amazing folks from the Rise Above the Disorder, also known as RAD. So do check that out. Tuesday, April 28th at 1700 BST. Let's Play the Drop with J Mods. Thursday, April 30th at 1700 BST is the data stream. And Saturday, May 2nd is 1500 BST is a featured streamer, ProtoX. However, now we are going to get into the patch notes. So the Ripper Demon, I already told you about that one, guys. Also, this is all for archaeology for this section. Material caches will now appear as depleted inside quest instances. Combat dummies can once again be placed inside the Angel of Death instance. The survey option on the Warforged barricade no longer incorrectly states it can give artifacts. The inspect option on the Tetracobus pieces will no longer interrupt excavation. Some pathing in the Warforged has been adjusted slightly when attempting to run to a lower level while standing near the forge. updated the information about archaeology tools on the toolbelt interface. The message from all item producing familiars, including the new water fiend, now states which items they produce. Glitter bombs can no longer award players bonus XP in archaeology. Seth Menace has remembered what he was going to say about the dig site quest before you've started it. Nothing, it turns out. The Tetrarch journal pages have been renamed to correctly reflect their author. Players are no longer able to dismantle or disassemble or alchemize the auto screener V1.080. A retrieve all option has been added to the archaeology skilling outfit and elite skilling outfit when reclaiming from the Ango. Saving gloves will now work correctly while training archaeology. Dracon's medallion will no longer lose a charge if teleporting from within Everlight. Tweak the look of the ancient gizmos so they are easier to tell apart from the standard gizmos. Archaeology material storage now has a configure option where you can change the left click option. Corrected the Zerosium insignia material cache in Cared It that was floating. Some clipping debris in Hal's workshop has been moved. A floating pillar in Stormguard Citadel has been grounded again. Removed a plant that was clipping with a rock at Stormguard Citadel. Removed some floating geometry from Everlight and Warforged dig sites. The Ubiusk clay and vulcanized rubber material caches near the Warforge are now considered part of the dig site and will award players earth and clay while excavating them. Dig site imagery has been updated on the world map tooltips, as well as their respective archaeology research. Damage dealt under the effect of the Eldritch Crossbow special attack via Soul Split is now tracked by combat challenge gems. The landmass inside the infernal source has been adjusted to only disappear when the camera is moved into it. A gap in the floorboard of Stormguard Citadel has been fixed, added some blocking to a cage and some barrels at the Warforged dig site. A floating bibliothek debris excavation point has been lowered, added some missing textures in Stormguard Citadel. The archaeology journal has been updated with a painted pictures of artifacts. Inquisitor staff pieces, Annihilation spear tips, and Dragon Maddox will now all fire friends and clan broadcast messages. That is worded weird. Your adventures log will highlight the first time you find a Dragon Maddox. The Hobgoblin main sticker requirement for Volusia's Bandosian 2 collection has been swapped with the Drogashian Spear from Volusian's Bandosian 3 collection. A setting category has been added for the archaeology. It can be found under the skills heading. Bug fixes. Hotfix, which is tweaked the drop rates of the Inquisitor staff pieces, and the Spear of Annihilation tip. Fix an issue causing the Eldritch Crossbow special attack to deal 0 damage to necks. Fix some clipping issues in the Stormguard Citadel. Fix some material Z fighting issues in Stormguard Citadel. Fix multiple texture Z fighting issues on Stormguard Citadel. Fix an issue that was causing a Blood Reaver familiar to take damage from players who, when stacking multiple instances of healing. Fix a disconnect caused by using certain items, not saying which, I guess. Fix an issue with Velosian's Bandosian collections displaying in the wrong order. Fix a minor lighting issue with the Stadio debris excavation spot. Fix several minor typos. And fix the light in the Cared It that was causing material caches to appear as 2 separate colors. Some clippings with excavation spots have been fixed in the Star Lodge cellar. And other says, wait, who left this stirring star here? The ninjas have tackled certain Shattered World bosses back into reachable locations. So that's something good. The Lily of the Valley has once again blossomed in Gillinor for 1 week only, and you can find them scattered all over the world. Fix an issue with the large and small sacks of loot from the Easter event being bankable. The sacks of loot will be removed from the bank to the inventory upon login. This takes into consideration the amount of inventory space needed to open them, so they may be transferred over multiple login sessions. Additionally, all sacks of loot will be deleted when logging in on May the 11th, 2020. So that's actually it for today's updates. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe down below. And until next time, later guys.